Okay, guys, so I saw something today, right? And it's like, what the actual living hell? Before we go into this, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Because why not?
Will
Here,
transition from being a raider of tombs to a seeker of truth as Evil Hat Productions and Crystal Dynamics seek to redefine Tomb Raider as in a series in order to escape its colonial past. So
there. At what point, guys? At what point is enough enough? Look, games are about having fun. Pure and simple, that is all they're about. Now, on this channel, we fully believe in inclusivity, of course. Anybody is welcome. People are people. Everyone is human being and deserves to be treated as such. But for the love of God, can we stop trying to pander the Twitter mob? Twitter are a bunch of idiots that just want to argue. They are the most toxic, shallow people on the planet. Are the ones that you were trying to pander to. You know, the average Twitter user, obviously that isn't the case. You know, I'm obviously on Twitter and so are most content creators. And for the most part, a lot of people on there are actual, they've got brain cells, but the people that these are trying to pander to, that are willing to destroy a game because they're worried about some person crying about it on the internet, you know, you shouldn't pander to those people, because no matter what you do, they're not going to be happy, because they're never going to be happy, because they always want to fight about something, because that's what gives their life meaning. Now, for the average gamer, we just want to enjoy games. If you look at what games have become popular, Lethal Company, you know, that was pretty damn popular in the internet, wasn't it? And then we had Palworld. Jesus Christ, that did a number. What benefit is this going to provide other than killing your company piece by piece? Disney, for the love of God, is learning that as it slowly crashes and burns to the ground. Nintendo might slowly be realising that, because let's be honest here, although they have lots of people that want to buy their games, you know, if you keep releasing terrible products, then for the love of God, that isn't going to keep your game alive. And this game is going to die on release, just like Gollum is, because let's be honest here, nobody wants to play a bloody Tomb Raider game where it's literally in the goddamn name, Tomb Raider, and not raid tombs. It is literally the one thing. Even the god awful, you know, the newer games that, although I heard a lot of outrage, I quite enjoyed that. You know, it isn't as, it's kind of better, but also not. I like the original Tomb Raiders because they had more of a story. But let's be honest here, going about and finding secret dungeons and finding things that you can only discover later, back in places that you've already been, like, that's quite enjoyable overall, let's be honest there. But this game is a bloody nightmare. This game is going to haunt your freaking dreams at night, because this is the most idiotic thing ever. Can we stop pandering to the Twitter mob that like to fight about everything, please? And can we start releasing games that are actually enjoyable for the average gamer? And then maybe, just maybe, you can bring your god-awful companies back from the dead. There's an idea. How about that? So thank you for listening to my rant. I know that this is a bit different than what's on my usual channel, but I had to get this off my chest because this is the freaking stupidest thing I've heard. And although I can't help but laugh at the actual idiocracy of it all, this is exactly the sort of future that we're heading to, that bloody idiocracy predicted. Because for the love of God, the average human is getting stupider and stupider, and if it wasn't enough of a blinding obvious fact that people were willing to eat Tide Pods, and not even the children, that was the adults that was doing that. You've got kids doing all sorts of other things that are going to cause damage to their bodies and their brains permanently. And I think Twitter might have played a part in that, because when you've got games like this coming out compared to the enjoyable stuff we used to have, you know, that's automatically gonna make these new gamers get used to this sort of stuff, and then they're not gonna be able to fight in the future, which is exactly what I predicted in Serene Theories. And at least we're still around to bloody fight and try to kill this stuff before it spreads like a virus. So, thank you for watching anyway. I know that this was certainly something. I hope that you all enjoy your day. And this has been me, Serene Generation. And I am out, yo. Peace.